trader Yahaya Yassin buys foodstuffs from farmers in remote villages where banking services are limited and cash remains the only accepted form of payment. To keep his business running, Yahaya often moves millions of naira in physical cash every week. But since the central bank's tightening of withdrawal limits, he worries there's little room to meet daily transaction requirements.
If you say now, I want to go buy like 100 bag of egusi, 100 bag of rice, and without cash, that one is not working. These people, where they know they collect transfer, if you go buy food stuff from them, without big money, they're not going to give you kaya credit, and they're not going to allow their kaya come out. I call to the government to remove that thing, to remove that idea, if it's possible, to remove that idea, to allow everybody to get cash more than that.
Nigeria's revised policy removes special authorizations for large transactions and scraps exemptions for embassies and donor agencies. Withdrawals above the set threshold could attract charges of 3% for individuals and 5% for companies. The charges align with a broader global pattern. Many countries are limiting cash access to combat tax evasion, money laundering, and the movement of illicit funds. Worldwide regulators are tightening controls around cash to improve transparency and protect financial systems. Experts say this policy could be part of that global shift, an attempt to reduce cash in circulation, strengthen oversight, and tackle criminal financial flows. But for businesses built on cash, the transition remains difficult. In October, Nigeria and South Africa were removed from the FATF list of countries under increased monitoring, a signal that reforms are starting to gain international recognition. But financial experts argue that whilst the withdrawal limits may ease the cost of managing physical cash, the reforms must also support legitimate businesses.
Those restrictions on cash means that you are going to be spending money on cash management. So we don't know the extent to which the burden of cash management has caught up. And so relaxing it has become inevitable. It will reduce the burden on, of cash management, as well as, show that we have achieved some significant mileage.
Others say that alongside restrictions, Nigeria needs incentives to deepen trust in the banking system.
The first thing is that at every point in time, the government has an obligation to either increase the liquidity in circulation or reduce this liquidity in circulation to achieve certain fiscal policies. In addition to removing charges on deposit, what I'm expecting to see is another fiscal policy that allows interest rates on deposits to go up. For me, that is the mechanism that can help encourage people to take money to the bank.
But for rural traders like Yahaya, the road to a fully cashless economy remains long. And without adjustments, many like him fear they could be left behind. Kelechi Emekalam, CGT and Abuja, Nigeria.